What's happening, guys? It's Raul TV, Team R for you. Let's go. It's Raul TV Mechanics back at you again. Your favorite YouTube mechanic, that is. We've got a BMW here, 2008 BMW 320i petrol. And we're going to go ahead and replace the starter motor. Not the easiest job in the world, I'll be straight up honest with you. Not for the faint-hearted, this one. If everything comes off, it should be easy enough. If it doesn't, then yeah, we're here for the long run. Anyway, 320i 2008 petrol. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, the first thing what we're going to do is, obviously I'm in the boot here. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the battery, one side of it, or if you want to disconnect both sides you can do, but that's more work. Just disconnect this one. Happy days, 10mm, let's go. When we close the boot, that is the boot lid, make sure you don't close it fully. Put something there so it doesn't close, because if you close it and the battery is off, you're not going to open it again. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, sent the car up on the ramp, took the battery lead off as you've seen. What I'm going to do now is obviously take this bottom cover off. You just have to go all the way around, basically 8mm, all the way around, down there, everywhere. Take the back cover off, the front cover off. As you can see here, 8mm all the way. Let's take this cover off and we'll go from there. Right, the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this top cover off. So basically take that off. I've done this on a service kind of thing, you know, when we did the spark plugs on a car, similar car. So there we go, take that off. Take this thing off here, clip here. Another one around the back here. This thing here. Basically take that off. We'll go ahead and take the cabin filter bolts off from here. Can you see 8mm there? There, wherever there is, take that off. Basically the main objective is take this cover off. You might have a bolt here, but obviously it's got a cable tie on this one, so we'll chop the cable tie off and we'll go from there. Take this cover off. Okay, we've got the top cover off. What we're going to do now is we're going to take these bar off. I mean, we just need the one bar off this side. If you want to take both of them off, it's entirely up to you. I think it would help us if you take both. I mean, I'd just take both of them off. Basically, we need an E14 Torx on this one. Take that off. Same on the other side. And in the middle here, we need an E18. Okay, take that middle one off as well. Okay, or slacken the middle one. And then these bars should pull off and we'll go from there. Okay, the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to basically take this box off. Two bolts here, 10mm, that one and that one. Take this off from here, basically press it on either side. There we go, that comes off. This one, that comes off as well. Move them to a side here. Okay, and we'll go ahead and take that off, There's supposed to be two screws here, one here, which I've taken off. They were Torx 25. And then, yeah, hopefully that air filter box will come off and we'll go from there. Also, take that off as well, that Jubilee clip. Take it off from there. Or if you want to take it off from there, I would say take it off from there, best off. Take that Jubilee clip off, that comes off. That's it. Right, as you can see there, air filter box is off. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this cover off. This one here, so Torx, the little 10 stars that is, take that one off, take this one off, one round the back here, take that one off, might need a little extension to get to that, take them three off, that cover should come straight off and we'll go from there. Okay, the next thing what we're going to do is, obviously I've took this off, these are off, these plugs are off, we'll go around to this side here and take that off, this one here, press that there, take that off. Move that to a side. Okay, this pipe here we'll have to separate this one. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to press it here and pull, press and pull. There we go, that comes off from there. Just have to be careful, you don't want to break that. So everything else should be basically separate. These pipes here, if we just take these off, Torx 25, that and that, this bracket moves out of the way. These wiring loom and everything should move out with it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay, we've took this pipe off. As you can know, the wiring plugs and everything are off, most of them. We're going to go down here, right down here, right there. And we're going to take that 30mm bolt off. So the way to take that off is basically get a long extension like that down there, and yeah, let's take that off. Okay, that bolt is off on that side, that 30mm bolt. We're going to go ahead and take this off, this pipe off here. That comes off, move that to a side. Basically, the main objective here is we need to take the inlet manifold off, okay, because the starter is about there. From the bottom, maybe you can get to it, but I'll tell you what, it's really hard. So if we can just take the manifold off, then we can get to the starter motor. So we're at that stage now where we have to take these off. 1, 2, another 3, 4, and then 5. Another one here. Okay, you might need to move that bracket out of the way, which I think you will need to move that bracket out of the way. 13mm there. Take that bracket, move that out of the way, take that off, and hopefully that's that. I can't see any more bolts holding it. It should move out of the way. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna take these bolts off here. Okay, before you guys give me a 3rd degree bollocking, basically 11mm. I said 13mm, the 11mm. Take this one off, take that off, all the way around basically. Let's go. So as you can see, I've took that off. There's another one right next to it off. The middle one is off as well. Take the one off on this side as well. Take that off. One on this side. Take that off. All off. Hopefully that should come straight off. Okay guys, sit rep. As you can see, the whole thing is absolutely freestyling, but there's something here which I didn't see before. Torx 25 or Torx 30. 1, 2 and 3. Take them 3 off. That unit comes off. This one here. Another one there. Another bolt here, a screw. Show you guys as well. And take it off at the same time. Take them 3 off. That comes off. Hopefully, there might be something else like a cable tie, something held on that side. So we'll figure that out, and hopefully that should come straight off. Okay guys, sit rep. As you can see, it's all moving. I forgot to mention this because I didn't even see it, right? There's one bolt there. Remember that 13 we took off there? There's another one right there as well. If you send the car up on the ramp, you can see it. Right beside it, there's another one. Okay, so there's 2 there. Mine only had the one. Okay, for some reason, somebody's done me a favor and took the other one off. Okay, but you're supposed to have 2 there. Another thing is, the whole thing is moving, as you can see. It won't still come off. There's a pipe going right on the inside, or right in the middle. So to get to that, you can get to it from the bottom if you can. If not, I mean, you can get to it from the bottom, but it's a struggle. Since we've got everything off, 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3 on the alternator. Take them 3 off. That should come straight off. Okay, and obviously take the fan belt off. Happy days. I mean, if we didn't have all this off, then I would have said leave it. But since it's just there, 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3. Let's take them off. Hopefully, alternator will come off, and then basically we can just gain access this way to that pipe. Take that pipe off. We'll go from there. In order to take the fan belt off, all we do is basically, you can't really get it wrong. All that space you've got here, clockwise. We go clockwise on the tensioner, and with the other hand, take the belt off. You can't really go wrong. Let's do that. Well, I'm sorry, I'm really good to you guys because you're getting a 2-for-1 here. I didn't think we would have to take this off, but as you can see, dead easy to take off. We might as well just move out of the way. So you're getting the alternator job and the starter job all in one. Okay guys, sit rep. Right, I've took the alternator off, which is there. You don't need to take it off completely. Just leave it there. As you can see there, there's the pipe with 2 bolts on it, 2 Torx on it. I'll point it out in the edit. Basically take that off, them 2 off. Then hopefully the manifold should come straight off. I don't see anything else holding it. That should come straight off. Yeah, let's go. So I'll try to show you guys and take it off at the same time. Well, my hand's going to get in the way, but as you can see, it's there. Get my fingers onto it there. Already slackened one of them. I think I'm slacking that one as well. Torx 30. Basically take them two off. There's one. I mean, they're not tight at all. They were just like hand tight. So when we come to retighten it up, we don't need to go mad with them. That's another one. That's moving out of the way, as you can see there. Right, let's take this manifold off. Okay guys, the manifold is off, as you can see there. I mean, to get it off, I had to get my brother to move things like these wiring looms and things out of the way. 2 people will be good. Then that way you can move it. One person to move things out of the way, the other person can take the manifold off. Also, little vacuum pipe there, had to take that off. One round the bottom as well. You'll see pipes, vacuum pipes, everything. I can't really show you everything, but you have to take everything off to get the manifold off. Now we can gain access to the starter motor, as you can see there. Happy days. We just need to take this bolt off. Obviously the wire, I've took the wiring plug off. There's one wiring plug, that one 13 as well. Holding on to that, I've took the nut off for that as well. 13mm nut, that's off. So we'll take that bolt off there and go around to this side. There's another bolt right there. Okay, I think they're E12 Torx. Let's go ahead and take them off. Let's go. Okay, I've got that top bolt off there. I mean, the other way to do it is you send the car up on the ramp, lower the gearbox, and you know, take it, get a long extension, do it that way. But that's more headache. I think this way is better off you doing it this way. Another thing, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and take this one off now. If I've got strength in my hand to take it off. There we go. Let's take this bolt off. From the starter should come straight off, but no rest for the wicked because the new starter's here. I thought I'll have 10 minutes, have a break, but no. Let's get this one on. Get this one off. Next one on. No time to mess about. Let's go. There we go. There's the new starter. I'm going to fit it in reverse order. Basically, get it in the 2 bolts. Get the bolts on, tighten up on the bolts, manifold on, reverse order. Let's go, let's finish the job off. Let's do it. Okay guys, I've got everything back on. I mean, when I say everything, I've got the inlet manifold back on, the bolts are back on as well. Okay, not tightened up. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten up on them. Okay, make sure you put that one on there as well. The one down there. Can you see that? You can see it there, just there. Make sure you put that one on. There should be another one on that side, but it hasn't got it, so I'm going to leave that one off. So let's tighten these up. Let's go. We're falling behind. Let's go, guys. Okay, just don't forget that pipe on the inside there with the 2 bolts, 2 Torx 30. Put that on. I'm going to put this unit back on, put the alternator back on, everything in reverse order. Let's go guys, let's do it. We're falling behind. Basically 3 Torx there. Okay guys, I've got everything back on. Obviously the intake here, I haven't got that back on, and the covers and things like that. We're going to leave them off for now. Everything is on, so I can at least start it up. I'm going to put the battery lead back on and hopefully start it up. It should start up. After that, if everything's okay, we'll go ahead and put all the covers back on. But you don't need me to show you how to put the covers back on. Just basically put it on reverse order. Can't really get it wrong. And yeah, let's see what's what. hopefully we'll start up. Okay, so I'm in the car, moment of truth, let's see if it starts up. Excuse me about my fingers, everything obviously dirty, but yeah, hard working guy obviously. Happy days, there we go, that's running. Job done. Well, that is it guys, that's it, all done and dusted. I'm just going to put all the covers back on. I mean, dead easy to put the covers back on, all the intake pipes, everything back on. Like I mentioned in the start of the video, okay, not for the faint-hearted this one, not the easiest starter in the world. If you don't, I mean basically the other bolt on the underneath, you can drop the gearbox and get to it that way, but to take the starter out, you do need to move the manifold, at least move it out of the way, or take it off completely. So you might as well just take it off completely, that way it gives you more access to the starter motor. So yeah, I hope this video helps you guys out. If it didn't help you guys out, I'm sorry, trying my best. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button for me, leave a comment in the comment section. Raul TV, Team R4UL. We'll see you guys next time.